Hello everyone, I'm Laurence from Extropy. Welcome to this course on Advanced MEV. This first video is an introduction to the course, and then in the next 5 sessions we're going to explore the technical foundations, the economic implications and practical details of MEV in Web3. This course has been designed for developers who are looking to understand and potentially participate in the MEV ecosystem. And we're going to progress from the theoretical concepts to a practical implementation, and we'll ensure that you develop both the understanding and the technical skills necessary to navigate this, what is rather a complex domain. The course consists of 5 sessions, each building upon the previous, and is going to finish with the development of an arbitrage bot. However, I must emphasize from the outset that this is an educational endeavor, not a pathway to guaranteed profits. In terms of objectives, we are looking to try to demystify MEV and provide you with the tools to understand MEV's role in modern blockchain systems. So we're going to be analyzing various extraction strategies in terms of both technical implementation and the broader impact on the ecosystem. We will explore the infrastructure that has evolved to manage MEV, for example Flashbots and MEV-Boost, and give you an understanding how these systems attempt to mitigate the negative aspects, but preserving the positive benefits of MEV. Most importantly, though, we want to give you hands-on experience of building systems that can identify and capture MEV opportunities. In terms of prerequisites, we do assume that you have a solid understanding of blockchain development. You should be comfortable writing and deploying smart contracts using Solidity, and also have knowledge of JavaScript, which we need for our off-chain components. You will also need to understand Ethereum's transaction model, including the way that gas mechanics works and what we mean by state changes. And then you will also need to be familiar with DeFi protocols, particularly things like automated market makers and lending platforms. We've structured the course to build progressively. We start with some foundational concepts and we move towards implementation. In session 1, we're going to explore what MEV actually is, not just the definition, but show how it is an emergent property of public blockchains. And we're going to be looking at the ecosystem. What are the actors in this ecosystem? In session 2, we're going to go into the mechanics of value extraction. We are going to be analyzing arbitrage and looking at the positive benefits of that, but also looking at some of the more controversial strategies and what people see as some negative strategies, such as things like sandwich attacks and front running. In the third session, we're going to examine the infrastructure that has evolved to manage MEV. So, for example, MEV-Boost. Understanding the infrastructure is important if you are building and you want to avoid some of the negative aspects of MEV. In session 4, we're going to make quite a large move. We're going to change from theory to practice. So we're going to be examining the strategies that are needed to identify MEV opportunities, how to calculate profitability, how to manage the many risks that are involved. And these risks may be technical, they could be financial, and also you need to be thinking about legal considerations. In our final session, we're going to bring everything together in a complete implementation of an arbitrage bot. So you'll see how to build on-chain contracts and an off-chain monitoring system needed for MEV extraction. And we'll show you how to integrate with the infrastructure necessary for private transaction submission. Throughout the course, we will be looking at real functional systems. For example, a mempool monitoring system that is capable of processing thousands of transactions per second, filtering those for relevant opportunities. We'll be looking at smart contracts that can execute complex arbitrage strategies and do that atomically. We'll look at how to utilize flash loans so that you can execute these strategies without needing capital requirements. The off-chain components will include sophisticated calculations that will be able to assess the profitability of arbitrage, but accounting for gas costs, DEX fees, and competitive dynamics. And this will all be integrated in our final session into a system capable of participating in the MEV ecosystem. Now, I have some important disclaimers. I can't stress enough that this course is purely educational. We're making no claims about profitability, and indeed, most participants in the MEV ecosystem do operate at a loss. Competition is very fierce, with established players having significant advantage in terms of the infrastructure and the capital and their expertise. MEV extraction involves real financial risk. If you have mistakes in your calculations or your implementation, that can result in significant losses. Failed transactions still incur gas costs, and those can accumulate rapidly. And the legal landscape around MEV is also evolving, so you have to be very aware of what that is in your jurisdiction. By the end of the course, you'll have a comprehensive understanding of the MEV ecosystem. You'll be able to identify the different types of opportunities that are available and analyze their profitability. But more importantly, perhaps you should have the technical skills to be able to build systems that can participate in MEV extraction if you decide to do so. This knowledge has applications beyond direct MEV extraction. Understanding MEV is critical for DeFi protocol design, security auditing, and trading infrastructure development. And as blockchain systems evolve, MEV considerations will become more and more important. A guiding principle behind this course is transparency. We discuss all aspects of MEV openly, including controversial strategies and the impact that they have. And what we try to emphasize is responsibility. And we hope that you're going to focus on strategies that add value to the ecosystem rather than purely extractive approaches. In conclusion, MEV is a fundamental aspect of public blockchain systems, and however you view that, as a feature or a bug, it is a reality that as developers we need to understand. And with this course, we provide you with the knowledge and the tools to engage with MEV technically and thoughtfully. Welcome to the Advanced MEV course. We're going to start in session 1 with an understanding of MEV's role in the blockchain ecosystem.